Yo, what's up, everyone? This is Spilling the Frijoles. My name is Jairo.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
The Mexican Ways.
Whoa.
What's poppin'?
Hey.
That feels different being over here.
You feel weird over there?
I feel like I'm far away.
I feel like it's good, like changing the setting around so it's always different for the eyes, you know?
We added the piñata también.
Yeah, a little piñata. Does it have money in it?
It's a surprise, fool.
All right, we'll see.
It's a big one.
We'll see. How was your 4th of July, doggy?
It was good, bro.
Yeah?
It was good. I went to a baby shower.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because it was in Thousand Oaks. And like the neighbors of that baby shower, they did a block party because it's a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And they did a block party and food. They were like straight up like white people. And nothing towards them or anything. But it was funny because like there was fools wearing their Trump shirts. The house had a Trump flag. And it was just
a Confederate flag too?
No. They didn't have that. They were cool people though. They came, they gave us like, they're all, if you guys want to eat, come through. I went over there. I had a Truly. Honestly, they were cool people. You know, that's besides the point. But it was just funny because when it all started, and I was gonna do a story too. We were playing like mariachi shit, and I was like telling my girl, I was like, damn, they're probably like, man, fucking Mexicans. What the fuck? What are they doing here? Kind of shit. But it was just funny. It was funny seeing like they were celebrating dope. 4th of July. And we were celebrating a baby shower, you know, not really 4th of July. Then I came to my parents, and dude, fucking the valley was dope, man. Yeah. I was so happy to be like from where I'm from. Like I was like, dude, this is tight. Like just to drive from Thousand Oaks to here, like some valley, all through the 118, dude, nonstop fireworks. Like it was dope. Like Bastion had a great time. He was like, what? Like you know, like. I mean, you saw the videos they posted too. It was dope.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was dope.
What'd you do?
Just hanged out with the family. I was gonna ask you actually before a question about your block party. Was there a lot of people with masks?
No, nobody wear a mask.
Interesting.
Nobody was wearing a mask. And you know what's funny is that a sheriff came by and stopped right there. And then we were like, oh shit! Like people started pulling out their masks, and she was like, no, I'm with the party. Like it's fine, don't worry, guys. And we were just laughing. We were like, what the hell? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, that's funny. Nobody was wearing a mask.
Well, as far as me, it was just a little thing in my house, you know, get together with the family. Nothing big. We cooked hamburgers and hot dogs, and then we got on the roof. All of us on the roof. And
did you guys use a ladder?
My niece, yeah.
Because I saw your niece
ladder.
Was there.
Yeah. She was having a great time, bro. Super, like, she just loved it up there. And then, like, when it was done, we were done, right? After an hour, right? Let's get that. She started crying. She wanted
she didn't want to stay.
Yeah, she wanted to stay up
there. What time was it? Was she tired already? Is that probably what it was?
Probably, but it was like probably 8:30.
Oh, so she just didn't want to get down.
No, she wanted to keep watching the fireworks. Oh, no, I don't want to. It was just cute. It was funny. But it was, like, pretty fun to be on top of the roof, especially because it's, like, a brand new roof, so it's a little higher.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to be out there. Yeah, you can see everything. It's funny that you say that. There's a lot of fireworks, and us being from, like, the valley and stuff. I was telling Fabian earlier, it was like, hey, bro, I feel like there was a special going on. Like, buy one firework, get like 50,000 free.
I think a lot of, I don't know how much truth there would be to it, but people were saying that they did it because, like, Mayor was like, don't go out, don't do fireworks. Remember? There were, like, so maybe places that usually do fireworks, like, they were closed.
I feel like now it's like, hey, we're going to do the fireworks because if you're not sending us to the beach or to go watch these fireworks, you know? But
bro, because literally, like, a guy 2 blocks down from me, I swear this fool, like, might have been the firework guy at Disneyland, bro.
Yeah.
It was I told that's what we said. Me and Pablo were saying, no más falte que one of them's Mickey Mouse, fool. Because, fool, it was a lot. He had, like, a 15-minute show, bro. Like, where it was just pa, 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 pa. And then you know how they have the grand finale? And it's not that, like, fool, he did that for 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
I was like, wow.
I wonder, because I know fucking fireworks are expensive, bro. They're fucking expensive. When I bought one of them, like, illegal fireworks, you want to say, I think it cost me like $40. Just for, like, I think it was like a pack of 5.
It's called TJ, dog.
Yeah, you got to go to TJ or something.
But aren't the borders closed?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, they're expensive. So imagine that guy that you said, like, 15-minute show. How much money do you think he spent?
Yeah.
At least a good, what, maybe $700.
Something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit's crazy. Or se lo regalan. They're like, you know, because I think what ends up happening, I know even in TJ, where it's like, it's July 3rd, and then they're like, oh, they're just trying to get rid of their shit. So, like, you know what? Like, just take everything. Fuck, give me $50.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, so you start wagering. Like, if you go early, they're going to get you, and they're not really worried about you because they're going to have more people come.
Interesting. Now I'm very curious. Maybe next time I go to TJ, I'll probably talk to some fireworks people.
Go last minute and
You
be
think
like,
la-
yo, I just want to. Yeah, because if you go last minute, he wants to get rid of his shit. Because he's
see what
not
you're
gonna
saying.
sell anymore after 4th of July. You get what I'm saying?
You don't think it's more expensive?
No, it's not.
You know what you call it, a supply and demand. Like as you get closer to the date, things change. Things are more pricier because you're that last minute shopper. Maybe in TJ it doesn't exist the last minute shoppers. It's just hey,
It's just but
get
but
rid of my shit.
it's not last minute. Well, I guess it is last minute shopper. But the thing is, like, there's a cutoff, and like fireworks do expire. You know, they do. Like,
Like
you're
they
not
get
supposed
bad?
to have them. Yeah,
They
fool,
get bad
they
after
get
a
bad.
while?
They're duds, or you just risk. They can blow up, whatever.
I didn't know that.
They
That's
can't really
crazy.
sit around for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's funny. That's crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I'm pretty sure. I think so. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey guys, for those of you who are listening, this episode's about talking about how to get over an ex. We had a couple people that messaged us and gave us a DM saying
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, I was madly in love with my girl, and it's just now I'm not with her, and I don't know.
aguanto.
Yeah, I don't know how to get over her. Like, do you guys have any advice on that?" And we're like, you know what? Why don't we talk about how we got rid of our exes?
Yeah.
And we'll get into details more on that. But before we do, let's find out what's in the Mexican Ways news.
This is the world news.
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
The world news.
Fabian's news.
You guys ready? So
Yeah.
this is the headline, right?
Dale.
Woman who called cops on black man birdwatching in Central Park faces charges.
Mm,
So what happened?
Wow.
It was in New York in Central Park.
yeah, I think I remember this.
Yeah.
So some lady called Amy Cooper, the woman who was filmed accusing a black man of threatening her, faces charges of falsely reporting an incident in the 3rd degree. So that's what she's
Damn.
facing. So what happened was Cooper. So it was funny. They're both last name is Cooper, but they're not related.
That's hilarious.
So Cooper, the guy, his name is Christian Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
So Amy Cooper was walking her dog in May when she encountered Christian Cooper in a Woodley area, and a dispute happened because her dog was not on a leash. So Christian Cooper posted a video on Facebook, part of their exchange that he recorded, and it went viral. In the recording, he is silent for most of the time, and the woman's, you could tell like she's kind of panicking.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much that's it. So I just know I was looking it up, the falsely report incident of the law. So she gets a penalty if she actually gets guilty. So it's $240. That's how much it is for that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys saw the video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I do.
I remember the video, but let's watch it real quick.
Would you please stop? Sir, I'm asking you to stop.
Please don't come close to me.
Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me.
Please don't come close to me.
Please take your phone off.
Please don't come close to
And
me.
I'm taking pictures and calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call the cops.
I'm going to tell them there's an African American man threatening my life.
Please tell them whatever you like.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I'm in the Ramble, and there is a man, African American, he has a bicycle helmet. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog. There is an African American man, I am in Central Park. He is recording me and threatening myself and my dog. And my... I'm sorry, I can't hear you either. I'm being threatened by a man in the Ramble. Please send the cops immediately. I'm in Central Park in the Ramble. I don't know.
Thank you.
So pretty much, this girl was just walking her dog, and this guy wanted to pretty much say, "Hey, put your dog in a leash," and then she felt threatened.
She honestly, bro. So she looks scared. She does, like, from seeing it. She looks scared. Like you can, like, you know, the way she's like talking and shit. And I think, like, if she gets a good lawyer, like, it's kind of it's stupid, honestly. And this is my opinion. It's stupid that it went that far. Like,
Yeah.
I think it should have been like, take every call serious, bro. Like, if she feels scared, then, you know, I'm sorry, she feels scared, and maybe she needs to not get out as much, or whatever the case is with her, like, whatever her deal is,
Therapy or something.
whatever it is that she needs to do to not be that scared. Like, because I mean, I saw the situation. She didn't look like she was endangered. I don't think she was, like, you know, like that. I think she said, what did she say?
She says like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the cops and tell them an African American guy."
Right,
is
she
threatening
said
me."
that, and
Yeah.
then she was like, "Oh, like but when on the cops, when she's on the phone with them, she actually said, like, I'm endangered." Like, she says something like
Yeah.
that, and I was like, I didn't see that, but I could tell you're scared, and that's what I'm saying. You start saying crazy things when you're scared. I just feel like a if a judge sees that, I'd be like, look, she was legit scared, so she's using her
So you
services.
don't think she'll get fined?
I don't think she should. I don't think
she
she should.
should. Honestly, when I was looking at the video, she just seemed like it was like a white privilege thing. Like she just thought she was like, I guess like, well, if I call the cops, they're gonna believe what I say. That's
But
I saw it.
This is my thing, though. This is my thing about that, and it's just because, like, of course, of everything that's going on is we grew up in Sun Valley, fool, so we don't get scared easily. You know, it is a privilege, but it's not her fault. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. Like, us, that wouldn't scare us. You know, it's like we'd be like, fool, like, you don't have to record me. Like, it's fine. I'm just telling you, put your dog on a leash. You know, like, yeah, okay, we won't get that. Won't scare us. But someone who's not used to that kind of vibe, I mean, you can't blame them for it. That's just not their vibe. You get what I'm saying? That's not the way they're scared. And that's okay to be scared. And she should, I don't think it should blow up to the point where, like, maybe the guys should see that she's really scared and like, okay, hey, look, I'm just recording you. Chill. Like, I'm just recording you. Relax, lady. I'm not going to do anything. Go ahead. Call a cop. He handled it perfectly, you know? And it's just like, I don't think she should get bagged on. Like, I don't think people should be like, oh, fucking Karen. You know, it's like, my thing is like, you don't know, like, just like we don't know their life, they don't know our lives. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I say about her. Like, she doesn't know that guy's life just as he doesn't know her life.
Just letting you know, she came out and apologized.
She did?
Yeah, she did.
Crazy. I wonder what she said in her apology.
Well, if she apologized, then maybe she felt wrong.
Maybe she did. Exactly. But my thing is, I will still defend anybody like that. Like, I feel like, you know, you don't know. And that's the thing, like, when it comes to, like, the whole, you know, things like cops fucking having to stop someone that you don't know and nothing to do with race. You know, it can be a random person that you pull over. Fool might have a gun. You don't know this. You know, you don't know what people are doing every day to day.
Okay.
So that's just the way I feel about that.
I agree. That's fine.
What do you think?
What else do we have?
Well,
no, I already gave my opinion. I just feel like, you know, I don't know what.
Do you think she's being a Karen, as they say, quote unquote?
I think she's overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, like, I don't know what happened before the filming started. Like, there's what happened before it led to filming.
Yeah.
We don't have what's in front of that.
For her to really be scared.
For all we know, that guy could have been like, hey, fuck you, bitch, put your dog on the leash. And that's it. I feel danger in my life.
Scared,
and then he starts recording.
Right.
We don't know the whole story. We just know from when the recording starts.
Yeah.
And that's all. And then he starts acting like, be nice. I mean, she's just tripping out for a reason of if it was that simple as, hey, put your dog on a leash.
But my main thing is that she apologized. I think she knew she did something wrong.
Yeah, that does say a lot about that incident.
Yeah.
You know, it does. It
You're
does.
right.
Okay. Are you guys ready on the next topic?
Yeah.
What else?
So Kanye West for president.
Oh,
I know you guys have been hearing about this.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
that's funny. I
So
totally.
this is what I'm going to tell you exactly what he tweeted out. He said, "We most now realize the promise of America by trusting God." And then he was like, unifying our vision and building our future. I am running for president of United States. 2020 vision. That's what he put. What do you guys think about that?
2020 vision.
I mean, what has Kanye West done lately for the country that he deserves our vote?
Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me show you. Let me actually show you this.
Well, I mean, what has anyone done that's been trying to be president?
Before you guys continue to, it got 1.2 million likes, 416K retweets. Just letting you guys know.
So a lot of people like it and shit.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I mean,
You know what? Just do your research on him.
I guess what you say is like, he's I mean,
He's just a candidate.
the church community is gonna have his back 100%.
Yeah.
The church community,
Do you think he'll be a good president?
bro. From what I seen, he does some weird shit too. I don't know. I mean, you've seen his stuff where he breaks down. He does weird shit. You seen it?
Yeah.
At the concert where he just
Miley, not Miley. What's her name? What was her name? Not Miley Cyrus, but the other white chick, the country singer, where he
Yeah.
like interrupted her speech.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
There you go. He's like, hey, I'm like, that's weird.
he said like Beyonce should have won all that. Now Taylor's like, yeah, you bash. Like,
I don't know.
I mean, he's a weird character.
I feel like he has there could be a good
Yeah,
possibility of him happening. Because I noticed like when he says he does stuff, he goes to the limit to do what he
I
wants.
believe
to do.
it.
Yeah.
I believe it. But
Yeah, so the way I see it, he's a candidate. You know, do your research on him, see what his beliefs are. I think what people are saying too, keep that in mind too. I think there is a little truth behind that, where people are saying like, oh, he's running for president because like he's a Trump supporter. He was, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there where he's even retweeted stuff about like, you know, he believes in the president and stuff. So they're saying like it's a way to get the the minority and like the young crowd to get the vote. Because if they're not voting for Trump, they're not. I mean, if they're not voting for Biden or Trump, they're voting for him. Then probably this fool Trump is going to win the majority vote, because those votes that are going to Kanye are going to go now to Biden. I
don't think he's running for this election though. He just put 2020 vision.
Oh, okay.
So I think maybe on the next one he will, but that's all he put.
So yeah, that's what people are saying. If he is for this election, then yeah, because you're right, it would be too fucking late. So he does want to do it in the future.
So wait, let me explain what you just said. You're saying that the votes that Biden's supposed to get most likely will go to Kanye West if he runs for president,
which in turn Trump win. But he's right. This fool can't run for this fucking election. He can't. He can't. Isn't that been chosen already?
He could. Supposedly he could.
Okay, so if he does, if that's his plan, then that's what people are saying. And I kind of believe it is true, because if you think about it, all the Biden votes, like that people the people that don't want fucking Trump, people are just gonna vote Biden because fuck Trump. There's a lot of people like that, right? You can even safely say BLM probably feels that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that Kanye's running, instead of voting for Biden, they're gonna vote for Kanye now, meaning, is Kanye really going to win an election? It's like the people that are going to vote for Trump are still going to vote for Trump. It's just Biden now doesn't even have a fucking chance.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying could happen. So just to really think about it, and just really, honestly, who knows? Who knows if Kanye would be good or not? I wouldn't want to knock him. I would have to see what else he's going to do and the kind of shit he does for me to really win my vote.
He's just going to start rapping, dog.
Then that's not how he'll win my vote.
What if it's a fire song?
And it's like, but it's about issues and shit that he's gonna do as president.
Exactly.
Then maybe, bro. Maybe.
All right. Well, do you have anything else for us, Fabian?
That was it. That was it for the news.
All right. Well, then, hey guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, get ready. We're gonna jump right into it. How did we get over our ex? Dun, dun, dun. We're right back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Spilling the Frijoles today. Just want to give a big thanks to all of you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't seen the visuals of this podcast, don't forget, you can always watch it on YouTube. Also, you can hear our podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff, guys.
And also, don't forget to follow us on our platforms. We are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you name it. We're there at MexicanGueys.
Y no se les olvide that we have our website, MexicanGueys.net, where you can get all this information, and we have our merchandise también. If you guys want una camiseta or whatever you guys want, it's all in there, guys. Thank you guys. Like always, feel free to message us. Feel free to do whatever, guys. We're here for you guys.
And like Brian said, guys, thank you for the love and support. And now, let's get back to spilling the frijoles. And we're back.
Yes, we are.
All right. Let's get right into it, because we want to help these people that DM'd us, and they want to know how to get over their exes, or how to get over someone they were in love with before, and they just, they can't let them go.
It's a hard situation, bro.
You know what? Look, let's just say this. Let's talk about our exes. So I dated my ex for about, I'm going to say 4 years and maybe a couple months. You?
I had a girl that I dated for a very long time, on and off. We broke up once. We were together for like almost 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. But I dated a girl in between.
Okay. Yeah. So technically it wasn't your ex, but you had a 10-year relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was your ex. It's like your ex.
Well, it was my ex.
Right.
Yeah, I would
it's like
consider
your ex.
her my ex.
Yeah. Right. So if you're saying what you're saying. But okay, so how to get over love. Okay, let's I guess before we get into our exes, how we got over them, let's talk about answering the question just real quick. Like, how do you get over with the person you've been in love with for a while, or you're in love with someone? How do you get over it? What would be something that you would be like? How did you get over something like love?
Well, honestly, time was like the only thing that just helped for me. Because it was hard, bro. It was, someone that I had for 10 years almost.
Would you still listen to, like, love music, though?
That doesn't affect it. It didn't affect me.
No, I'm asking, like, would you listen to love music?
Yeah,
like,
I
when
would.
you were sad?
Yeah,
still, like,
music really doesn't have a big role like that for me.
Oh, so you wouldn't
listen to
a song?
So I can listen to whatever I want.
Always and forever.
And I'd be fine. Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, no, fuck this shit. The song sucks.
Nah.
No? Okay.
Not that I can think of a song, no.
Okay, so
what about you? That affects you? Like songs?
I mean, no, you know what's funny? Like when I would like, let's say, be sad, I would listen to love music.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
It makes you feel better?
I just feel it makes me like, fuck, like the songs are
I feel like
touchy.
that just the deprime más, güey.
Yeah, it does, but it feels like good at the same. It's weird. It's a different type of way that I would do it.
This is the way you cope with this. So you're telling this guy or girl to listen
No, I'm not gonna say that. So I'm saying that's the way like I dealt with my shit growing
Okay.
up. Like if I say it today, it would be way different. You know.
But you know and you learned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you could just break it down, like how would you say that you get over it?
So the way I got over my ex was simple. I kept the mind busy. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So I decided to be like, okay, so I don't want to be thinking about this person anymore because this person hurt me very deeply. So how do I get over this person? Boom. I said, I'm going to start working out. So I did. I was a twig back in the day. So I weighed like 120 at the height I was, 5'11". And I just started working out, bro.
Yeah.
I just said, I'm going to dedicate my life to change just my body, the way I think and everything. So I just started hitting the gym almost every day of my life and just changed like everything for like the way I look. I started dressing differently too. Like
Yeah.
I basically, the old me
Yeah.
as to what I was dating, I changed to a completely like 360. I
That
would
is
say.
one thing I have like kind of it's true. I my hair started growing
Your hair started growing?
after I broke up with her. Yeah.
You see, so it's funny. So you changed a little bit, right? So it's like you became a different person, and maybe you could say you're much wiser now, and you look at things more carefully, and you're not who you were back in the days.
Sure.
So me, just to answer the question, yes, that kept my mind busy. Went to clubs, met other people, talked to other girls, and just keep the mind busy to where I got to a point where like I don't care about her no more. Like I don't even think about her,
Yeah.
and that's how I was able to get over it.
Yeah.
Like you just had time, but how did you get over it?
It was hard, fool. It was hard for me because she was a big part of my life. My family liked her.
Yeah.
So it was like even then, like even though I wanted to move on kind of thing, like I couldn't. Because
Yeah.
like my dad would be like, hey, why don't you hang out with her? Why don't you?
Yeah.
So it
kinda
was
like,
just tough. And it was more like I didn't want to put bad like juju on anybody. So I was more like, nah, it's over. Like that's done. You know, we're done. And it is what it is. And even like they were getting involved, bro.
yeah.
So it was just like,
So
but it was done.
so what would you say would be the technique that you use?
So the
to get
technique that
over
I
her?
used was honestly, it was just time. And like you say, yeah, like I think just staying
Going
busy,
out.
bro. Yeah, staying busy, keeping your mind like just not there, like just so just pick up like a new hobby I would recommend, or you know what, use that like to transpose to like maybe like go hard on your job, or like you with your like weights or whatever. Like for me, I think what I could have done differently is maybe, since I like videos and I've turned to video games, like maybe I should have done something positive to where it's like not that video games are negative, but like just playing video games, I wouldn't do that now. Like now that I know, like obviously we become wiser. Like, so now maybe I would have streamed.
You would have done something that's like proactive.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I would recommend, because it's gonna be hard. Like getting over a person that you truly loved, it's gonna be fucking a tough road for you.
Okay.
So if you're gonna do something to stay busy, whether it's like working out is good for your health, find something to do that's gonna be good for you. Meaning, like, don't just do like what I did. I kind of just, I did get sad and I just didn't do shit for a minute, and then I started doing like video games heavier. But I would like, at least I should have thought more and been like, you know what? Let me fucking stream.
Okay.
Let me get up my streaming equipment and maybe MG, because we was kind of when we were starting a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, MG can push me a little bit, whatever. Like
So here's
that's what I would recommend to people. And then once you stay busy, I think little by little, that starts fading away.
So let me ask you something. During this time where you were actually like trying to like get over your ex, did you ever try hitting her up though during those times?
No, I did in the beginning. I did. Like I remember.
So that's my advice that I give to people asking this question is like, either you're not going to get over someone if you still try to keep in contact with that
1000%.
person. I mean, obviously Brian's telling you guys because he did it. I literally had to block this person out of my life, so I don't have that like, what is she doing, or I miss her, like let me hit her up, because then it starts over.
that's
The
very
whole
important,
like your whole trigger starts over again. It's like, I know some people believe in the whole thing. What is that thing they say? Oh, I just need comfort.
Closure.
Closure?
Oh,
Is it closure?
closure,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong. But yeah, I just need closure. And it's like, okay, I get it. I see your point of view and I respect that, but that wouldn't work for me. Because I just feel like I put myself back in like, maybe there's another chance it can work out again. That's the way I see it. Like you're tempting that situation, and then you do
I think
try.
it depends also what kind of the relationship was.
Okay, correct. So then you do try, and then it fails again. It's gonna repeat itself, you know.
Right.
But
right.
that's not, every situation is different, so that's
Right,
how I
right.
respect it. I'll respect it, but you know, in my situation, so that way people understand why the reason I broke up with my ex is because, and then you can explain yours in a bit. It's because pretty much the story goes down as to I had a best friend that his friend, which I don't know if they're best friends too, but I had a best friend that his friend was talking to my ex and basically pretty much doing the whole shigga bang bang dang. Okay, if you know what I mean by that, fucking
No,
around.
Wait, what is shigga bang dang dang?
Everything, fucking around. Okay, so since that happened, it made me realize like, wow. Not only did I have a piece of shit ex, I also had a piece of shit best friend. And it just made me think like, why didn't my best friend ever tell me about this? And I try to put myself in his situation, in his shoes, as to like, you know, a true homie. That's why, you know, obviously he's his friend too, but just good friends don't do that to each other. End of story. That's it. End of story. It's like if I see something, for example, if I see like your girl doing something and I don't tell you, I'm a piece of shit cousin, bro.
It's different though.
But I'm a piece of shit cousin.
No,
if
of
I don't tell
course,
you.
of course.
Okay, friend too, fool. I don't care. Like you're the friends that I have in my life, I trust them.
Yeah.
Or else I don't want you as my friend.
Yeah.
And if I know you did something shady like that, then I believe in my eyes you're not my friend.
I agree with you. I do. I really
You know
do
what I'm
agree
saying?
with you. I just, because obviously, you know, we're cousins. Fucking, I've known this fool since I was born. He's known me longer. And I know the situation. I know the best friend. He was a good friend of mine too. The only thing I would say is that it was a situation where Heido was good friends with him. They were best homies. He said, you know, he helped him a lot. But then this new person came in his life where Heido, you were doing your own thing now. You were working. We just kept in contact like weekends.
Yeah.
But he was with this guy 24/7.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him an excuse or anything. That's what I'm saying. I do agree with you. I just think that it was in a fucked up situation that he was put up with, and he just made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about that. Because it's like at that point, like if I go through that, like, and I have a friend that's been my homie for years, but then I have a really good friend that I've had now for like a year or two, it's like, fuck, what do I do?
You choose the one that's been loyal to you all your life.
They've both been loyal to you.
This guy just started. You don't know him.
They-
You know that guy
but-
more. You know that guy what time he took a shit. You know what time.
Yeah,
There's a
but this
big
was,
bro.
so that's the thing though. Like, so we know, like, we make friends differently, right?
Yeah.
This is someone that probably doesn't have those luxuries, you know, or didn't know what to think of it. And
Okay, but if this person is doing shady shit, that's shady shit. What he's doing.
not telling you, it's shady.
Yeah. The new friend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's doing shady shit,
Yeah.
and you know this,
And you know this,
but
yeah.
you don't tell the person you've known longer. What do you think that this guy wouldn't do it to you?
100%.
So then
that's
why
the only thing.
I
Yeah.
disagree with that, because this person, you just met him and he's doing shady shit, and you're like, "Fuck, this was fucking around with my best friend's fucking girl."
Yeah. And that's the thing that he told me. He's like, yo, like, I told that fool, but like, I'm not his dad.
Of course, at the
You know
end of
what
the
I'm
day,
saying?
it's
Like-
not. He told him, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you're like, you know
He
what?
should have told
At
him,
least
and that's what I'm
I
saying.
should give this fool the heads up, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, fool, I don't want to be the person that fucking gets in the middle of hiding secret. I just want to let you know. I already told him. I'm
Yeah.
letting you know, and fool, just
Yeah, it was the way I've always said it. It was a tough decision, but it was a wrong one.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna make whatever you're gonna do at the end of the day,
yeah.
but just know that you know you're gonna lose people in your life. You
Yeah,
know?
and that's why it goes to show me, like, in the long run, when you're saying like someone that I've known for a very long time versus someone that I don't know, and this happens, even your friends that you've known forever.
So your decision would be go with the longer friend.
If I was to roll my dice, yes. If I'm gonna roll my dice that way, but
Because
look,
you meet new people, for example, like I don't know how, but like Tacos Way, for example, you know,
Yeah.
you're really
Like-
someone you're really really cool with. Just think,
Yeah,
but you
so
recently
cool
you've
compa.
known David longer.
cool compa, and then to be 100% honest, and this is just the way I think about life. Cool, compa, everything's cool. But I've known like my other friend, one of my good friends, David. I'm gonna have David's back all day because I know what David did for me in the long run. I know.
Yeah.
I even though I don't hang out
And that's
with him
where I'm
too
saying
much,
that I agree with you.
see,
Yeah.
even though I don't hang out with David as much as I do now.
I would hate to be put in that situation.
By the way, David's one of my white friends, guys.
I would hate to be put in that situation
Yeah.
because it would be fucked up. Because I know right now this is all gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna do that decision you just
I
said.
would do. I would do that. I'll pick the long person that was there since day one for me, and fool, I can go back and say what my friend David has done for me in the past. So I love that fool. But yeah, I'm gonna go by who I've known longer because this person knows way more about me than knowing someone who you barely met a year ago.
Yeah.
So that's me. But that's
So that
kinda,
happened.
So that happened. Yeah. That's kind of how pretty much.
So then you broke up with her, or what happened?
So I broke up with her, and pretty much that's it. That. No, actually,
So
you
see,
know
my
what?
thing-
That okay. So this is where.
No, yeah, that's right.
So this is where I tell you that I go. This is where I'm telling you guys that I learned from experience. Okay, so here we go. So that happened, right? And I was so fucking in love back in the days. I was young. I'm learning, and I was so young and not thinking. And obviously, just I said, hey, fuck it. People make mistakes. Let's give a second chance. That was me, and I did. I gave it a second chance, but it just wasn't the same. It felt like I cheated.
Damn.
Because now it felt like she was so guilty of what she did that now she was thinking that I was going to do it to her.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Who are you hanging out with? Why are you hanging out with like your friends? And like now I felt like what the fuck, did I cheat? Or did you cheat? Who fucking did this, And it's just like, it was that became the routine of that.
Yeah.
And I lasted, and I'm telling you guys, I lasted for about another year and a half on that. And that was just the arguments. There was no more
Was
trust.
it like that for a year? You're saying?
Almost a year and a half, yeah.
Oh.
But then once
So
again.
it wasn't healthy.
Yes, it
Were
was.
you trying? Would you
I
say?
was trying. Yeah, I was trying to get to a point where I forgot. I'm trying to say, I can, what's that phrase that people say? Like, I can forgive, but I won't forget. They say that.
Okay.
Okay, so I was trying to do it never happened. It did happen. But I was trying in my mind to play in my mind saying it never happened. So I'm going to trust you again. It's like, I'm giving you the second chance. I'm trusting you.
Yeah.
100 from the beginning. And no, it was the other way around. It's like, I lost trust. Like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I didn't cheat. I'm still who I am. But no, it was just bad. And it was just back and forth, arguments, boom, boom, boom. And then pretty much what made the decision for us to break apart, and it was funny because I was actually going to do it too. She moved to another state.
I remember that shit.
And then when she moved to another state, the option was to me go there, start a job and everything. Like all that. That was like the option.
I remember. Yeah. It was on the table.
It was on the table. And I was like, fuck. Like, I don't know what to think. And I'll never forget this conversation. It was my sister that actually took me out to go drink Starbucks one day. I'll never forget. She started crying. And then she told me straight up, I think the decision you're about to make is probably going to be the worst decision you ever make in your life. So you should really think twice before you do this because you might be just ruining your life. So be smart what you're about to do and I suggest you wait it out. And then, I didn't move. She was still my, you can say now, long relationship distance girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And it probably went for about 3 months. And after that, I just cut it. I just said, I can't.
Amor de lejos, amor de pendejo.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, look, all this, I learned this. Obviously, this was kind of like one of my first loves in the beginning stages of my dating life.
How long did you guys date for?
About 4 years and a couple months.
With the on and off, though?
Well, on and off was probably like a
you only
month and
broke
a
up
half.
once, right?
Yeah, we only broke up once and I gave her a second chance. And then, so then that's it.
So in total, how much you said?
4 years and about a couple months, yeah. So then that's it. And it was just, it wasn't the same no more, her, that distance and me all the way over here. And it was just like, you know what? I finally called it quits. I said hey, it's not going to work.
You broke it off?
I broke it. I said you know what? It's not going to work between us. I think we need to just pretty much kind of go our own way. And it is what it is. And then this is where I said that I'm trying to get over somebody. I would not stop saying hey, how you doing? Kind of like it's like I'm falling back into that relationship.
Yeah.
But then I just tried so hard to just stop talking and move on by gym, talking to other girls, club, just keep my mind busy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the best medicine for everyone. Go get clubs or get drunk and do whatever you know. I'm just saying like that's how I kept my mind busy. I did different things my way of coding with how to get over my ex. And that's the way I did it. How about you, bro? I know you went 10 years and that's big. What did you do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like everything depends. Like I feel, but I don't know that if I've gotten it cheated on, I think it would have been a little bit easier, maybe. You know, I'm not to say anything. Yeah, to let go.
Okay.
You know, not to like say it's easier or anything.
No, I got you.
I'm just saying like I felt it would have motivated me to be like, hey, you know what? Fuck that, dude. You know, I don't fucking deserve that shit.
Yeah.
And then just more like I'm done.
Yeah.
Kind of shit.
Yeah. So
mine was more. It was hard, fool. It was hard because.
So how did your breakup happen? That way people know.
The main reason the breakup
How she
was
became the ex.
just to really put it out there. Dude, it just. I guess the best way I could say it, because I never really got an answer.
Okay.
It was just more like, hey, it's done. Like we're done.
Mhm.
And I remember just saying like, why? Like why is it done? Like what's happening? And I think now that who I am is. I think she fell out of love. Like it wasn't what it was anymore. It's just because I remember her telling me that it's just I just don't love you that much. I don't love you that way anymore. And I remember I always wanted the why, like the what did I do or what should I do to make shit different.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to change? And I just think I honestly like if I have to say and just back up more, to let you guys know about this is I think I fucked up. I think I since the beginning, because we dated since we were like 14, I think. Yeah, freshman year. We were young. It was good. Like we had a good relationship and everything, but I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes in how I was in high school. I fucked up. I cheated, and I made those mistakes. I did.
Yeah.
And I think all that caught up,
Yeah.
To me. And I think it was just like, maybe there was things going around. Now, like finally, when I'm trying to be serious now, I think it just even like the littlest shit, like you say, was just catching on and was like, nah, fuck that. And I think she made a decision in her life to be like, I don't want this. I don't see myself in this.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you're saying
fine.
Like, one factor could have been that the obviously the cheating you did, right?
Yeah.
Obviously you're young.
I don't think it's an excuse, but
we're gonna say young and dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Just like you said, amor de lejos, amor de pendejos. Okay, so young and dumb,
but it's not an excuse, Jairo. And I've come to terms that with myself, where it's like it doesn't matter. I don't want to say that I regret it. I'll tell you that. But what I will say is I fucked up, and I own up to my mistakes. And I don't think me saying I was young is an excuse. Okay, it's just I fucked up and I shouldn't have done it.
I don't want you to think I have your back or trying to make you sound good in this podcast. Yeah. My main thing is this, bro, like at that age though, like do you really know what love is though?
It's I don't think anybody does.
That's the truth.
Yeah, I get it and thank you. Like I feel like you're trying to back me up. I get it. But my thing is it's like there isn't an excuse. I just shouldn't have had her as my girl. If I wanted to fuck around, I should have been like, you know what? I want to fuck around. I don't want a girl right now. I should have been man enough to do that.
But who thinks that at that age? Like you're just a young guy. You love your girl, but you don't know the rights and wrong. Like you're learning. That's what I'm saying. It sounds like I'm
get
trying
it.
to protect you,
So then, if you want to find like an excuse of me doing what I did at that age, then you know what? What I will say, I think it's my fault ultimately. But I think like I wouldn't let Bastion do that. I would. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you'll teach him.
Yes, I'll be like, hey, mijo, like, don't fucking do what I did.
Okay. Did your dad ever teach you? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to put the blame on my dad.
Okay.
Because my dad would always say, my dad.
Yeah.
It's just old school ways of thinking, bro.
Yeah.
He was just like, girls, get girls. So maybe, I was
a little.
But now that I'm older and I think differently, I do think, obviously I think differently now.
Yeah.
It's like, no, and I've been told by different people in my life, because obviously this story, it's a big part of my life. This girl was,
Yeah.
So people do tell me different things. They say like, well, yeah, what you could have done is you should have just never had a girl. Like, it seems like you fucking were trying to be a gigolo and you're fucking over here with a girlfriend. You shouldn't have done that.
Yes.
And that's the one that I agree with. It's like, if I wanted to fuck around, I should have fucking just been like, hey, you know what? I don't think I want to be in a relationship. I want to fucking just
so you don't hurt people's hearts.
Exactly. I would recommend that to my son. I would tell him, don't do that shit, fool, because that's just fucked up. I've been through it. I know what I did.
Yeah.
and I don't think it was cool.
Yeah, because like and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's awesome. You're gonna do that for your son because you should be teaching your son that like to respect feelings.
Yeah.
You know, respect feelings of another person.
Of course,
because,
and that's I think what it comes down
'cause
to.
it fucking hurts, and I'm a perfect example of how that shit hurt me. You know, that shit fucking hurt me, dog. Like, not only was it my ex, it was also a best friend. Like I got it's like I got backstabbed twice that fucking night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I found out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, and I would say do that, but I'm also the type of person that thinks, and this is why, you know, people are better say, oh, you just handle his back. No, is I also think like, man, at that age, do you really know what love is? Do you really know what a girlfriend is? Do you really understand the definition of a girlfriend? Like, so if you don't, so I guess the way you're saying is if you don't understand the definition of a girlfriend, don't be boyfriend and girlfriend, just date.
Right. And you know what?
Okay,
Like,
I like
if,
that.
actually really talking about it out loud, like I never really was told, bro. Like people knew I was fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
And like by my cousins and my family, like I was never really told like, hey, bro, like don't fucking do that. Al revés, I was told like, damn, you're crazy, fool.
That's
like,
me saying you're crazy.
Right? Like, but in a sense, some of them would be like, fuck, good shit, cheese. Like at that time, and that's what I'm saying.
You know what's funny? I never encourage. I just said you're fucking crazy, and I just be careful. That's all I would say.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's I'm the one to blame. You know, 100%. But like, you know, there's gonna be different now. Like, Bastion's not gonna have something in his head where I'm gonna tell him like, hey, don't fucking do that, fool. Like, yeah, parale, or you know, if like, I think he's not even gonna go through that because someone's already telling him, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You get what I'm saying?
My parents never told me shit like that. You know that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, I'm not that we're blaming them. Like, we maybe should have just stopped more.
No, but I'm saying
tell.
like my parents never even told me like, hey, when you're with a girl, be with her, and like I've never had that conversation with my mom.
My dad told me the opposite. Fool. My dad said like, don't have one girlfriend, have 20.
Yeah, okay.
He would say that. He would
Until
fucking
you're
say
serious,
that.
right?
Yeah, that's what he would always tell me. And my thing was like, okay, but
maybe
I thought have 20 girlfriends.
No,
You know,
no,
I didn't
but-
think like legit. Like what he should have said instead is be like, don't make them your girls.
There you go.
And fucking
Date girls.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So like my thing is like, okay, you know, it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
It is, and I not blaming no one. It is my fucking fault. I really do. And honestly, I've told you this, and it's just the truth, you know. Because I don't know who listens to this, you know. And my thing is like I do want to say this is I am sorry, and I truly, like if I ever run into her or anything like that, I would want to say that. Like I would want to say that I fucked up, and that I, you know, if it did anything to you at any time and moment, that I'm sorry for that. I really am, folks, because I know what it did, and I know at least from what I know. And like from you telling me and other girls that I've talked to, you know, and that told me like just regular conversations, bar talks, you know, like girls would tell me like that. If someone did that to me, like that shit would be fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, like, you know, it makes me feel more like, damn, you know, and it's nothing like, obviously I have a kid now. I'm sure she's doing her own thing now. And it's like, it's more of a, like, I'm a different man now. And I kind of like, you were a big part of my life. You know, I can't really be the way I was, you know, then like, I'm not that person.
Yeah.
But obviously I get everything else. Like if, like you say, if I don't want nothing to deal with that, I don't want nothing to deal with it. Like I get that too. But I think it's important to know that, you know, that people do change, and it is a part in my life that, you know what, if I could do it differently, maybe I would. You know, I maybe would do that shit differently.
Yeah.
And that's why for me it was hard, bro, because I went through all that, you know, and I feel like that shit caught up to me now when, like, you know, the karma, like they say, when I was like, fuck it, you know, I think this is it and this is who I want to be with. This person didn't want to be with me anymore. And it was hard. It was fucking hard, fool, because it wasn't like oh, like she cheated on me or I cheated on her and she broke up with me, or it was just more like I really thought things were going to go. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like if something like that happens, then stay busy for sure. Fucking find a good hobby. I would just recommend that because, you know, a lot of people do just shit that, you know, you stay busy. But I feel like if you're going to do something like this in your life, like do something that will benefit you, you know, like fucking read a book if you're going to do something like that, you know, or work out. It's another good one. Fucking put that energy into like schoolwork or whatever you got to do, you know.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how my shit went down, bro. And that's the way I dealt with my fucking
Did you have a lot
breakup.
of on and offs too with this tenure?
We had one, dude, just one, but it was like a pretty long time. I think it was like 9 months to a year.
So you kept continuing your years. You didn't start them over, huh?
What do you mean?
When you broke up with her, because you said you had an on and off, like,
So we were dating the first time
correct.
through high school all the way up till like I think I was like 22
Okay.
or 23,
And then you broke it off.
and then we broke it off for
But
like
then
a
when
year.
you got back
we were good.
You
We were
con-
dating.
But you continued the years. That's what I'm saying. You didn't
Oh
say
yes,
start over
yes,
fresh one year.
yes. We
Okay.
continued it.
Gotcha. So technically, it might be 9 years.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, I got you. But I know the way.
Well, if
I
the
see.
first year it's like it was 5 or something, and the second it was again like 5 or something, 4 or 5.
Oh, okay. So
It was
more than that.
It was.
kinda.
We just
Well,
broke up
obviously,
once,
okay,
but we
gotcha.
dated for a long time.
And you just combine it. You didn't start over.
Yeah.
So did you have a different?
Because it was crazy. It was crazy. There was a lot of people that even like, because we were high school sweethearts, right? You would
Yeah.
say, and my thing that happened was when people saw like, oh shit, they're back together, like that's fucking crazy. So we kind of just kept that vibe.
Did you change your anniversary date?
No,
I stupid questions. I'm curious. to
I
ask.
purposely wanted to choose the same one, so I did it like
So you wait. you waited and like.
you can say that.
Want to start again this
Yeah.
month? Okay.
I don't know if
That's
I sounded like that and shit, but yeah, I guess I was trying to be cute about it. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
hey. So at the end of the day, it didn't work out for you, and obviously now you're with a different person that you love. You have a kid with this person now,
Yeah.
and you know what? That's how we talk about this, right? It's like, hey, can you fall in love again, or can you find a greater love? And I think it's possible.
I think it's possible,
Because I'm in love with the person I am with today. So,
but can you fall in love again?
It's very interesting you say that. I mean, I think anything is possible, but you just hope that you do the best who you're with today.
I think that's what's key.
That's all you can do.
I think if had I applied what I am applying now with like my past relationships, of course. But the thing is I'm getting older and I'm learning more and I'm
Wiser,
exactly. And that's the thing is like
experience, everything.
all that has to play. Like, yeah, I wish I could have been that way, but it's like to be like 100,000% real with you is everything just has its place, and it wasn't that time.
So
timing is everything. I have said that timing is everything.
I love that you say that, and I agree with this. And just so we really leave it off on this note, look, I'll say this right now. If maybe what didn't happen to me in the past, so everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
So if what didn't happen to me in the past, I probably wouldn't be with the girl I am today. And that's just the way I put it. I just feel like it's like it happened the way it happened to be with who I am today, and same vice versa with you.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you said and I kind of hate saying like this, but I've thought about it myself. I do not like saying this, but like because of what I did and the things that I did to my ex, it made me who I am now.
Yes.
Which is like,
And I'm
sorry that I did it to you, but because of you, would never do that again now. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's fucked up to say that.
I am very.
But it's true. It's like it is, and I'm sorry that I had to put you through that.
Yeah.
That's why I say like I wish I can see you like and tell you like yo, you
bad.
made me a better person.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, but my bad that it was like
so. I'm gonna say, and I love the way you said, because guys, I've experienced Brian growing up. Obviously, he's my cousin, so I've seen all the girls he's been with. And my thing is, you have grown to be a different person who you are today versus what you were as far as relationship styles.
Yeah.
And I am very proud of you.
Thank you, fool.
Because it is fucking true, bro. I've seen it and I'm just like, damn, he's different. You're not the same. You're not the same fucking strict boyfriend that you were back in the days.
Jealous.
And and I'm calling it out because it's true. And hey, bro, honestly, power to you because of that.
Yeah. No, and then it's because of her, and that's why I will be thankful for that. And because I learned what not to be.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like when we broke up, it was such a tough breakup that I was like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck someone up or do something like that again where it fucks me up at the end.
Yeah.
Because it was hard for me.
Yeah.
And and now look at me. Like I changed. I made a complete fucking change. I said, this is how I'm gonna be, and this is what I want to do now. Like I'm not gonna be that jealous boyfriend. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna, it's like just totally different.
Yeah. And that's and to let everybody know, like honestly, like to answer the question completely, like, hey man, you gotta figure it out eventually yourself too. It's hard, especially if you're in love with this person and it was like your first time ever too, for everything, if it comes to sex, if it comes to first kiss, first everything, everything matters. And I understand that, but hey, you know what? Main thing is like what Brian and me are telling you guys to get over your ex or to get over love. If you know for a fact you still love this person, but they don't love you back, is keep yourself.
Yeah, and then keep it positive, I think too. Like keep it that shit happened for a reason, like we said, and just move on. Go with your life, keep it positive. Know that better things do come, even if you fucked up. Even if you fucked up, better things will come.
Yes,
I
agree. 100%.
And because people say like the whole like, oh, your karma, then this happened to you. And my thing is like, it's fine. Life is all about ups and downs, and if you did, let's say you were the person that cheated and she broke up with you, like, okay, learn learn from that, and you have a better up. You get what I'm saying? You definitely will. I can guarantee you that, because that is what life is about, a roller coaster, un columpio, as they say.
100%. All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening to this podcast. This is Spilling the Frijoles. And as always, for the people that are watching this podcast, do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys ring that notification bell. I don't know why I always have trouble finding this. It's like right here, but
There it is.
all right. And also look in front of our table, Brian. What do we have? Look, what is this? Tell
Guys,
these
our
people-
merchandise. Check it out. Our merchandise is on our website, MexicanGueys.net, and there's a special promo code if you use it, guys. You get, I think it's 40% off. We only do it to the podcast people, so you guys get the biggest discount right now. Just know that.
Yes, YouTube people and our audio listeners.
Yep.
All right, we love you guys. We're out of here. Till next episode. Later.
Later, guys.